Today we've got something a bit special for you. We're going to be having a look at these bubble lights. We're going to try and get these going for you today and show how you can use these in the UK, because these are actually American lights. So these kinds of lights, bubble lights, are extremely popular in America. We did briefly have them here in the UK in like the 50s and 60s. Pifco did a set. Kingston did a set. And of course, Noma did a set, but Noma probably originated theirs in the United States and then had them over here. I'm not sure if Noma had two separate divisions of UK and America, but either way, that's pretty much your only option of having some that run on our native electricity. But those sets go for a lot of money, and you're paying for something that is maybe actually 70 years old. And I wouldn't advise running something that delicate with chemicals in it in this day and age. But there is an option if you really want to have bubble lights. You can get these. Sometimes Amazon have them, but you can also get them from other places like eBay. I managed to get mine a long time ago when I went over to America. Went into the shops that they didn't actually have any for sale at the time, but my friend had previously bought some, and we did a deal on these. Now these normally come, as you can see, they come as a set of 7, and they come with a 7-string strand inside. So you can see it shows you how long the strand was and how big the bulb spacing is. But the great thing about American lights is they're really universal. You can usually link sets together because they're all run in parallel. So you can actually remove a bulb from the set and the whole set stays lit. Each bulb is literally running mains electric in America, which is like 110, 115 volts. But this is the box. And these are from Ace Hardware in America. That's how you got your fuse out on the original factory plug. Let's get them opened up. Now, if you're interested in learning the particulars of how these work in much more detail, then click this link up here. It'll take you to BigClive.com's channel, and he'll explain how these bulbs work in a bit more detail and what the chemical is inside. But in a nutshell, it's a chemical that boils at very low temperatures. So there is a bulb in the bottom. This screw thread is the American C7, which is the same as what we get over here for our outdoor lights. Our outdoor light bulbs have a bigger thread to them than the likes of the olive cone lights, which are a smaller thread and like candle arches. There is a bulb inside this plastic housing. The bulb lights up the base and also heats up this glass tube filled with this liquid. These do not come out. These are pretty much non-replaceable units. When the bulb goes, you have to replace the entire thing. Bit wasteful, but it is what it is. Ace Hardware don't have this particular set for sale anymore. They have the clear versions for sale, but they also sell the replacement bulbs for these in a pack of 3 for $8. So you can still get them. And if you want to replace the bulbs in these, there is a way to do it. It's a little bit messy, but if you click this link up here, it'll take you to C6 Lights' YouTube channel, and he replaces his by using a multi-tool or Dremel type tool to cut the glue that bonds these together, opens it up and puts a new bulb in it, which is great. Something I'd do. I didn't get the string that went with these, which is just 7 bulb holders, but now this isn't the exact string that came with this set. It is an American string. I do have a selection of American lights. I might actually start going through them. So this is a standard set of 7. It's what these lights would have come with. And as you can see, you've got the American style plug on the end. This one doesn't have a fuse in it. And then it's got the female plug on the other end, so you can link the lights together. So you plug multiple sets in to each other like that. It's a very tight fit. Just don't do that. But anyway, to run these lights in the UK, you need one of these. Oh. This is a 500 watt capacity, heavy duty step up and step down power adapter. You can use it to get 110 volts or 220 volts. It reduces our domestic 240 to 110, or you can use it abroad, plug it into a 110 system and it steps it up to 220. It's very, very heavy. I've had this for a long time. And then on the back is your pin plug, where you can choose what you're actually running it on. So we're on 240. It's also fused as well. Comes with a Euro plug. I just use a old school shaver adapter socket like that. Okay, we've got it plugged in, and it makes a satisfying hum when you turn it on. The light comes on eventually. There's our bubble light. Plug in. And there we go. There's our bubble light. Now, I'm just going to tidy this up because this is a bit bulky and a bit noisy on the camera. So I'm going to set up my normal setup. It's not exactly the best way to do it, but it was the easiest way for me to do it at the time with the equipment I had at hand. So just give me a minute while I clean this up. So we've got our bubble lights, and we'll do this one, orange one. I'll leave this to go in real time. And there it goes. And what's weird is when it actually does start going, you feel a little boo sensation as it blasts off. And there you go. Very hypnotic, and they look great on a Christmas tree. You just got to remember to use the clips that are provided on the bulb holders to hold it upright. They do get a little bit of a lean on the go because of the weight. They're not that heavy. But yeah, this is how I run my American bubble lights. This isn't necessarily a guide on how to do it. That adapter, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they've got a bad batch of them or they're just rubbish full stop. But if you're able to find a 110 power source, a reliable one, then that's what you need to run these kinds of lights. Do not use shaver outlets or shaver sockets because they can't take the load. They are only for small devices like shavers and toothbrushes just to charge them. They just do not have the load, so don't even attempt to do that. We'll try another colour, and until the liquid cools down, it continues to bubble. Let's do a blue one. And there it goes. Right, I'm just going to get them all plugged in the box and we'll get them all running. waiting for these last two to go. And there we have it. Got all 7 bubble lights running now. And that's pretty much it for this one. Just a demonstration of these bubble lights that I've had for a few years. Just wanted to share them all with you, and how it is possible to own these and run these in the UK. You can get bubble lights, as mentioned at the beginning of the video, that will run on our native electric, but they are 50 to 70 years old. You've got Pifco, Noma, Kingston, and maybe a couple of others that did make them for the UK domestic market. I just don't think they were as popular as they were in America. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.